Hey guys, Tim here. We're going to do an unboxing and first look at this Corsair Vengeance 16 gig DDR3 RAM kit. This is a 4x4 gigabyte kit. It'll work with AMD Phantom 2, Core i3, Core i5, or Core i7. You can see two of the chips here. This is a 2133 megahertz kit. Let's go ahead and pop her open. And I was surprised, I will say real quick, the boxing actually doesn't give you any idea of what the actual megahertz of the part is unless you can decode the little number right here. It would be nice to have the boxes say, you know, it makes a little packaging a little harder for Corsair, but you know, it would be nice if the packages actually said on the outside what the frequency of it is. So one thing you'll notice on this RAM is that it does have quite large heat fins on the top. And this is one thing to keep in mind if you have an aftermarket air cooler. So there's a warranty guide in there. But if you have an aftermarket air cooler, there may not be clearance with these chips between, you know, the air cooler, the bottom of the air cooler, if it sticks over your RAM slots at all, which would of course be this way, and the air cooler would be coming over it this way. The PCB of the board goes to right here. So, you know, there's almost, you know, a little more than 2/3 of the PCB in fins on the top. One nice thing to see here is the PCB is black. You know, some people that doesn't matter, but to me it sure does. It is 1.5 volt, which is what you really want for overclocking, and especially like on the Core i7s or i5s, you really want 1.5 volt memory. It's at 11/11/11/27 for the stepping. And again, this is a paired 4 gig kit. So we'll be putting that in my my main system. Should work out pretty well. I'm going to try to see if it'll overclock, you know, maybe a little more than the 2133, but to be honest with you, that's probably enough. I'm replacing some 1400 megahertz RAM, so you know, I'm a little less than doubling performance. I was going to say a little more than a third more performance. So we'll see how that goes. It should help out with video rendering and things along those lines. Most people, you know, probably only need the 8 gig kit unless you're doing something like video editing or you know, SQL. I also run some SQL databases off my main machine, so the RAM on my machine does get pretty well used up, even if it's just from SQL caching the RAM. So anyways, there are other colors of these. There are black and I think silver, definitely the blues. My system is black and blue and silver, so these will, you know, look great. I'm going to put them in an Asus Deluxe motherboard, a P8 Z77 Deluxe. So look forward to seeing how they do in there. Please subscribe, and please, you know, give a thumbs up if you like, you know, these videos and you want to see more. It really does mean a lot to the people that do these channels, to myself, to other people that do other channels. You know, guys, the thumbs up help us get ratings. They help us move up in the rankings, and just help us support the channel. So please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe. This is Tim for Timmy Tech TV, and we'll see you next time.